where you don't have to worry about getting prosecuted for possessing entheogens. And just to reiterate the point, for those who are from out of county, welcome to Washington County, where you don't have to worry about getting prosecuted for entheogens. And I'll tell you, it was 4 years ago that the Ann Arbor City Council took leadership and became the first city in Michigan to functionally decriminalize entheogenic plants. And at the time, I was the presumptive next prosecutor of Washington County. And when I took office, I said this is an easy call to extend this policy countywide. The reason for that is because we did our research. We actually looked into what entheogenic plants do. They're not associated with increased risk of violence. They're non-addictive. They're actually associated with reduced intimate partner violence in men who take them. So why are we criminalizing these in the first place? And then also, it would be fundamentally unjust for something to be essentially legal in our biggest city and not legal in Chelsea or Dexter or Ypsilanti or Pittsfield Township or any of our other great communities across Washington County. So again, welcome, and you got nothing to fear from my office while you're here. So the policy, our policy and Ann Arbor's policy is about 4 years old now, and sometimes people will ask, how's it working? And my answer to that is, well, it seems to be working great. Because fundamentally, as Senator Erwin said a couple speakers ago, we're not putting people in jail anymore for possessing or using entheogenic plants. We're not crowding our legal system with people who are using medicine that they think works best for them. And to my mind, that means it's working great. And by the way, you can look around, nothing's burning down, things are fine. Michigan football even won a national championship net last year. That has nothing to do with this, but it didn't stop it, right? But the other thing is that Ann Arbor, Washington County, and this group of activists have started a movement. Entheogenic plants are now functionally decriminalized in 5 cities across the state of Michigan, including our biggest city, the city of Detroit. And the movement continues to grow because we are recognizing as a state and as a country the absurdity of clogging our criminal system with people that are just using a plant that has real medicinal value. But the broader answer to that question, and I've been privileged to talk to many people since we implemented our policy, who have said, thank you. Folks who have experienced significant trauma, PTSD, survivors of domestic assault and sexual violence, veterans who experience PTSD overseas, who have said that these plants, these medicines, have helped me get my mind right. I talked to somebody a few weeks ago who said it helped me kick my alcohol. Why would we as a country not want to explore that? Why would we as a country not want to legalize the use of entheogenic plants when it is having this profound of an effect, a beneficial effect for so many people? So that's the movement that we're all a part of here. That's the movement that has continued to pick up steam. We need to support the legislation in Lansing that Senator Erwin has been championing for years. And then we need to make sure that entheogens are decriminalized nationwide. That should be the end goal. Because just as it would be tremendously unjust for somebody to possess entheogenic plants in Ann Arbor, cross over the city line, go into Ypsilanti, and suddenly be criminalized again, it continues to make no sense that if you leave Washington County and drive to Ferndale, a place where it is decriminalized, along the way, you suddenly are subject to criminal sanctions again. And it makes no sense that when you leave the state of Michigan, it would make no sense if you leave the state of Michigan into Ohio, you're subject to a different set of laws. So this movement is growing. We took the leadership role here in Ann Arbor, and thank you to all the activists that have been working on this for decades. But let's not stop until every community across the country enjoys the same freedom that all of you are enjoying standing here in our beautiful city of Ann Arbor and our beautiful county of Washtenaw today. Thank you.